everyone. I hope by now you know that UPSC has released its revised examination calendar for Civil Services Examination 2020. Consequently, now the preliminary examination would be conducted on 4th of October 2020 and the mains examination 2020 shall commence from 8th of January 2021. Now this revised calendar has created a lot of confusion and the aspirants are in quandary. They are struggling with a strategy that they should follow before the preliminary examination, because if you see and if you count from today, approximately 117 days are there before the preliminary examination will be conducted. Now this is a long period of time. Aspirants are now thinking, some of them are thinking that they should focus their poll to the mains examination and they should prepare for the mains examination. And then there are others who are thinking that they should sustain with their preliminary examination preparation, especially those who do not have a very good experience of the preliminary examination in their previous attempts, or those who struggle, generally speaking, with the objective type of examination. Now, what should be the right approach before the preliminary examination and once you are done with your preliminary examination, between the time period that lasts between the preliminary examination and the mains examination? So today in this video, we will try to understand that what kind of approach we should follow. A detailed description of all the approach that I discuss in this video is given in the link description that is given below. You can download the PDF and it will help you in your self preparation. Now whatever I am saying today in this video relates only to your self preparation. Clear? Now again, what we have done here, that we are giving you a very generalistic pattern or strategy of preparation. You can make specific changes to it as per your ability, necessity and priority. Clear? So see, if you look at the time period before the preliminary examination, it is roughly 117 days. You can divide that time period into two parts or two phases. The first phase comprises of say 84 days and the second phase of 33 days. ये पहला फेज जो है 84 डेज का, ये आपके आज अगर हम जो डेट है वो 8 जून है, यहाँ से काउंट करें तो वो आपके 31 अगस्त तक जाती है. और जो सेकेंड फेज है 33 डेज का, वो आपके 1 सितंबर से 3 अक्टूबर तक जाता है. तो फर्स्ट फेज में आपको क्या करना चाहिए और सेकेंड फेज में आपको क्या करना चाहिए? एट द आउटसेट इफ आई टेल यू, इन द फर्स्ट फेज जो 31 अगस्त तक है, आपको प्री और मेंस दोनों की तैयारी करनी चाहिए. यू शुड focus on both pre and mains and your preparation should be pre cum main. Whereas in the last 33 days, you should go all out for the preliminary examination. That should be the best approach. So let us try to understand that the first 84 days, what you can do. ऐसा करो, जो first 84 days है, मतलब आज से लेकर 31 अगस्त, इसको तोड़ लो आप 4 पार्ट्स में, 21, 21, 21, 21 डेज में. हर 21 डेज को हर दिन आप ऐसा करो कि दिन को आप 3 हिस्सों में तोड़ लो. यू डिवाइड योर डे इनटू 3 टाइम स्लॉट्स एंड एज द डे प्रोग्रेसेस द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द टाइम स्लॉट शुड डिक्रीज. लाइक hypothetically speaking, suppose someone is getting up very early in the morning and studying throughout the day and going to bed very early. For that kind of an aspirant, I am giving you a general example. Suppose आपने दिन को 3 हिस्सों में तोड़ा. The first slot would be the longest, say of 6 hours. The second slot would be slightly shortest, say of 5 hours. और जो third slot है उसको आप 2 घंटे का रखो. Means a total of 13 hours per day for the first 84 days. 13 hours. Now if you see very specifically, it is slightly more than 50% of the 24 hours. इतना तो आप दे सकते हो because you are fighting for the most prestigious examination in this country. इतना effort तो आपको देना पड़े. But again, I'm saying that I'm not a very big fan of hours because that depends upon how much potential the aspirant has. There are several aspirants who study much lesser hours and yet perform better. And there are aspirants I have seen that who labor throughout the day yet they do not get the results. This happens because they do not have a comprehensive strategy. What you need in this examination is not books or something else. You obviously you need all of that, but the first and the most important thing that you need is a good comprehensive plan or strategy. Only that will help you in clearing this examination. तो चलो हम आ जाते हैं. जैसे कि फर्स्ट 21 डेज लिया हमने, 8 जून से समझ लो कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं हम, तो उस एक दिन को, हर एक दिन को आप 3 स्लॉट में तोड़ो. पहला स्लॉट मॉर्निंग का स्लॉट, सपोज इट इज ऑफ 6 आवर्स, आफ्टरनून स्लॉट 5 आवर्स, एंड द say the evening slot of 2 hours. In the morning slot, what you do is you divide that into 2 sittings, 4 hours and 2 hours. जो पहले 4 hours की sitting होगी, you try to complete your GS paper 1 of the mains topic wise. हर GS paper का syllabus का topic wise breakup is provided in the description along with this video, so you can download that and you can use that as a reference. तो आप हर टॉपिक को GS1 का 21 दिन में सुबह के 4 घंटों में खत्म करने की कोशिश करें. देन यू आर लेफ्ट विथ 2 आवर्स इन द मॉर्निंग स्लॉट. उस 2 घंटे में आप प्री के उन पेपर्स को पढ़े जो GS1 के साथ ओवरलैपिंग है, जैसे कि हिस्ट्री, art and culture, geography, etc. And you can give 7 days for them, 2 hours, just read the NCRTs and your pre-material, whatever you have at your disposal. Come to the afternoon slot. Afternoon slot should be, say, if it is of 5 hours, it should be again divided into 2.5 and 2.5. In the first 2.5, what you do is you take your optional paper 1 part A, और 21 दिन में 2.5 घंटे देकर आप पार्ट ए ऑप्शनल पेपर 1 का कंप्लीट करने की कोशिश करें. रेस्ट यू आर लेफ्ट विथ 2.5 आवर्स इन द आफ्टरनून स्लॉट. उस 2.5 आवर्स में 2 आवर्स यू डेडिकेट टू योर एडिटोरियल रीडिंग, say of the Hindu, the Indian Express, the Live Mint, the newspapers that you are following. Just read the editorial, and you should read the editorials within 2 hours. I have seen aspirants who sit with the newspaper their entire day and lose on a lot of quality time which they can dedicate elsewhere. So in 2 hours, you try to develop that ability to complete all the editorials of at least 2 newspapers, say the Hindu and the Indian Express. As far as economic news is concerned, I would also suggest please follow the Live Mint because it comes up with some brilliant articles on economic issues. अब जो आखिरी के 30 मिनट बच गए आपके आफ्टरनून स्लॉट में, you dedicate that time period for exclusively current affairs study from the pre-point of view. Whatever notes you have of current affairs, whatever current affair classes you have done, and whatever self notes you have prepared, try to complete all of that. और जो दिन का आखिरी slot होगा, it means the third slot, at that time you must be fatigued out. It is 2 hour slot. Do not stretch it, otherwise your next day's work will get hampered. So in that 2 hours, what you do is you divide it into 2 sittings of 1 hour each. In the first hour, you divide it into 30 minutes, and in the first 30 minutes, try to write 2 answers from GS paper which you have studied in the morning. This is your mains answer writing practice. And the next 30 minutes of the first hour in the last slot, you dedicate to your optional writing practice. Write at least 2 answers from optional paper 1 part A which you have studied in the first sitting of the afternoon slot. Then in the last hour of the day, what you do is you do some preliminary GS questions practice. Say 30 minutes you give yourself and try to solve at least, it can be anything, but at least 15 questions in 30 minutes. And in the rest of the 30 minutes, you try to do CSAT 15 questions. Now, if you are very good with CSAT, that is an advantage. But suppose CSAT has been the reason for your failure in the past, or CSAT is your Achilles heel, then what you do is, I would suggest that every day you try to solve only 15 questions of CSAT, give 30 minutes to CSAT, and you can see that it will bring a lot of change in your preparation. तो ऐसे first 21 डेज में आप GS पेपर 1 खत्म कर लोगे, GS पेपर 1 से प्री के ओवरलैपिंग सब्जेक्ट्स खत्म कर लोगे, ऑप्शनल पेपर 1 का पार्ट ए खत्म कर लोगे, न्यूज़पेपर भी आप पढ़ोगे, आप कुछ पीटी के क्वेश्चंस भी करोगे, आप कुछ CSAT के क्वेश्चंस भी करोगे, और आप you will do some answer writing as well of both the GS subjects as well as the optional subject. Now in the next 21 days, what you do is you pick GS paper 2 and it becomes optional paper 1 part B. Rest of the things remain same. In the next 21 days, you take GS paper 3 and you take optional paper 2 part A, and in the last 21 days of the 84-day slot, what you do is you take optional paper 2 part B in the afternoon slot, and in the morning you take GS paper 4. इससे जब तक 31 अगस्त आएगा आपकी एक जनरल रीडिंग हो जाएगी सारे GS पेपर्स की, आपकी प्री की भी तैयारी हो गई एक तरीके से. You have done good answer writing, you have done current affairs, and you have done some CSAT practice. So it will give you a lot of confidence. Come 1st of September 2020, छोड़ दो सारा मेंस and now jump into the waters of pre. What you should do is, now these 33 days you divide it into two parts. 26 days and last 7 days before the examination. It means counted, if you count date wise, then it would be 1st of September to 26th of September, and then from 27th of September till 3rd of October. जो पहले 26 days है, what you do is, in this again you divide your day into 3 slots. In the first slot, you read your GS pre. Try to complete everything because you have already read for 84 days, so it will not take much of your time, and in 26 days you can complete your NCRTs, your pre-material, everything that you have got as far as GS is concerned. In the afternoon slot, what you do is you try to read current affairs, and in the morning slot, if you have time, read some CSAT. In the night slot, what you do is you give yourself 4 hours, take 2 hours for GS and take 2 hours for CSAT, and every day for the next 26 days counted from 1st of September आप एक GS का फुल लेंथ पेपर बनाएंगे 100 क्वेश्चंस का, और CSAT का 80 क्वेश्चंस का फुल लेंथ पेपर बनाएंगे. ये आपको एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपेयर करेगा बहुत अच्छे तरीके से. In the last 7 days, obviously you cannot do much, and that is the time when your brain should be relaxed. Now what you do is you stop solving the question papers, क्योंकि अगर अभी आपके question papers में बहुत ज़्यादा सही होने लगेंगे, you would become complacent. But suppose बहुत ज़्यादा गलत होने लगे, तो your confidence will take a dent. Both ways you will lose. It will be a double-edged sword. You have already solved a lot of pre-questions in the first 84 days, and then a lot number of pre-full length tests in the next 26 days. In the last 7 days, what you do is you divide your day into 2 slots. That's it. Do not go for the third slot. It means you minimize your work. In the first slot, you read your GS. And how do you read? In one day, you try to complete economy. In the second day, you try to complete geography environment. In the third day, you try to complete history. Now, एक दिन में कैसे complete होगा? You can just flip pages. That is just for your mental satisfaction. क्योंकि आपकी तैयारी तो हो गई 26 September तक. पूरी तैयारी आपकी हो गई है. What you do is just on the eve of the examination, you relax. I would suggest do not study at all, because if you see, suppose this is a very important event. Suppose an Olympic race, or suppose a cricket football match, something like that, a FIFA World Cup match or ICC World Tournament, something, a very prestigious match. Just on the eve of that match, if you look at the behavior of the players, they would relax themselves. They would not go for intense training sessions, because only then they would feel rejuvenated for that big day. And come 4th of October, you are ready for the preliminary examination. Now, what I have told is again a general description, a general guideline, एक slot wise, hour wise, एक timetable आपकी help के लिए हमने बनाया है, and you can download that. Again, it is given in the description. Okay, now what you should do once your preliminary examination is over. एक तो बात ये कि give your preliminary examination in such a resounding manner so that you can start for the mains just from 5th of October. It is necessary. Why I'm saying so is, if suppose you are not very much sure that whether you will make through the preliminary examination, it take a toll on your preparation between the preliminary examination and the result of the preliminary examination. You cannot afford to lose any time. अगर आप देखोगे 5th of October से 7th of January तक, तो you have roughly 95 days. इन 95 डेज को भी आप दो फेजेस में तोड़ लो. First phase of 88 days, which extend up to 31st of December 2020, and the last 7 days, which would be your phase 2, which would be from 1st of January to 7th of January. इन 88 days को आप 22, 22, 22, 22 days के 4 slot में तोड़ लो. हर 22 डे के स्लॉट में आप जीएस का एक पेपर कंप्लीट करो और ऑप्शनल पेपर 1 का एक पार्ट या ऑप्शनल पेपर 1 का एक दूसरा पार्ट, ऑप्शनल पेपर 2 का एक पार्ट या ऑप्शनल पेपर 2 का दूसरा पार्ट. इट मीन्स simply speaking, in the first 22 days, say for example, you complete your GS1 for the mains and your optional paper 1. इन 22 डेज में आपको एक ऑप्शनल का अपने जो भी आपने पढ़ा है उसका फुल लेंथ टेस्ट देना चाहिए, 2 essay लिखने चाहिए on your own. I am saying, now forget about the test series and all those kind of things that you are doing, but on your own you should write at least 2 essays. You should write in the 22 day slot, you should write a full optional paper of whatever you have studied. Suppose you have done part A of optional paper 1, तो उससे related एक full length paper लिखना चाहिए 28 questions का, जिसमें first and 5th question are compulsory. You understand the format, clear? वो सारा आपको करना चाहिए. And you should read the newspapers very diligently. A breakup of that also is given in the schedule that we have prepared, so you can see it from the schedule. This is what you should. And in the last 7 days before the mains examination, you should go for a mock mains. Or suppose आपके पास कोई question papers नहीं है, तो you can just attempt the 2019 mains of UPSC. What you do is, in the first day you go for GS1 and in the afternoon you go for GS2, take a break, go for essay in the second day, third day you go for your GS3, then GS4. On the 4th day you can go for your optional paper 1 and along with it also read the Indian language. जो भी Indian language होगा आपका, हिंदी हो सकता है, बंगाली, मराठी, पंजाबी, उड़िया, जो भी है आपका, you try to go for that. And in the 6th day or the 5th day rather, you do this, you go for optional paper 2 full length test and the English paper, because you see, though the Indian language paper and English paper are qualifying in nature and they do not count to the final merit, yet I have seen aspirants who have done blunders in these 2 papers. So you should not take any paper lightly. प्री में भी आपको CSAT lightly नहीं लेना चाहिए, ना ही आपको इंडियन लैंग्वेज पेपर या इंग्लिश का पेपर जो मेंस में होता है उसे आपको lightly लेना चाहिए. On the eve of the mains examination, again you should relax. Prepare your stuff, admit card वगैरह सारी चीज़ें आप एक इकट्ठा कर लो. Prepare your conveyance and have self-belief in yourself. You have worked hard and you will qualify this examination. Again, I'm saying that a general hour-wise, day-wise calendar is provided in the description of this video, but again that is general and you can tailor it as per your requirements. A detailed syllabus, topic-wise syllabus breakup for the GS papers is also given in the link given in the description, so you can download that and that will help in your preparation. अब एक बात सोच के देखो, 117 days to go for preliminary examination, and if you count till mains, you have got 95 plus 117 is roughly 212 days for mains examination. मतलब आपको फिर से उतना ही टाइम मिल गया जितना आपने कंज्यूम कर रखा होगा अब तक 2020 के अटेम्प्ट के लिए. इट्स अ ग्रेट एडवांटेज. एंड आई रिमेंबर Kevin Durant, the famous basketball player at this time, he said once that if talent doesn't work hard, then hard work beats talent. Or rather, you can say that hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. इस वक्त आपको अपना सब कुछ देना चाहिए इस एग्जामिनेशन को. अपना, if you give your blood and sweat to this examination, I see no point why you cannot clear this examination. After all, this is just an examination, and take it like an examination. Do not make it a game of life and death. Life is much beyond this examination, but this examination will define the direction of your life. And always remember, by failing to prepare, we are preparing to fail. Thank you very much. Wish you all the very best and also I wish best of luck to all the candidates who are going for the personality tests. Thank you very much.